So I'm probably going to be posting a lot of stuff to YouTube about me, myself, and I. Like some hardcore stuff in my life that's happened to me. I feel like maybe it can encourage someone or inspire someone to finally realize that you don't have to hold back liking who you are. And that's a happy thing. That's a good thing. You know, I have felt a lot more freedom since I moved. We have been doing a lot more stuff. We have been seeing a lot of really great places, and we've just had a blast while doing it. And yeah, okay, money has been like super tight, even to the point of having to ask, you know, for help and from other people, beg at churches for food, what else, ask helping hands for gas money, get food from the Salvation Army. Like, we were at a very low point. We had $400 coming in a month. We had 2 other adults living with us as roommates. At the same time, who neither one of those people worked, you know, so it made it hard, and I couldn't work at the time, and still can't really, so haven't been able to get employment, you know. And I'm reaching out finally for myself, not for any kind of charity or pity, no way, but to make my mark on the world finally. You know, I've been thinking about it for a long time. Even as a child, that's what I really desired to do, was to get my voice heard. And I'm sure everybody, or lots of people, have this, you know, if not everyone, then majority. I would feel want to, but do they ever just take that chance and just do it? I don't know. But I'm surely here to say that I want to be one of those people. Instead of holding myself back my whole life, just go for it and see what happens, and just put myself out there, you know. So here I am. Do you like me? And honestly, I'm not even sure that I care if you like me or not. I just want to be heard. So unfortunately, I've learned a lot about myself over the past few days of vlogging and going ahead and posting them to YouTube. I may like what I see, but then I watch all these other people's vlogs now, and it's like, how do I compare to that? You know, how do I compare to the intelligence of other people, and to, like, I just feel like I missed out on the last 10 years of my life. I feel like I didn't do anything, I didn't accomplish anything, I didn't go anywhere. And I'm so ready to change that. And it irks me so bad that I wasted the potential of the last 10 years to have gotten something accomplished in my life besides just nursing school. You know, I mean, and it wasn't even the degree that I wanted, and I didn't go forward. I didn't push past the doubts and the worries, and I didn't push past and like really set my mind to doing it. I didn't, and I kick myself now. You know, I really do. It's like, what was I thinking? What was I doing? Why did I not continue to read and study and grow for those 10 years? Why did I just do drugs and party and miss out on the last 10 years of growing and learning and becoming better and more knowledgeable and more intelligent and more, just more, you know? And I watch people's vlogs, and I see the things that they're doing with their lives, and the things that the places that they're going, and things that they're seeing, and it makes me long for that, because I always wanted that. You know, my biggest dream as a 17-year-old in high school about to graduate was to travel the world and see all these great places and meet these wonderful people and write about all of my experiences, or, you know, now even vlog about my experiences. Maybe even possibly write from maybe like the National Geographic or something. I mean, I don't know. It didn't matter what I was doing it for, what my outlet was. I just wanted to do that. I wanted to go and experience life and do things. And then I got married, and I accepted the fact that I was married, and that's what a woman was supposed to do, and that's what that's all that she was supposed to live for, was just to be married and raise her kids, and not ask for anything else, not try to do anything else, not go for anything further. I just accepted that as what I was and who I had become. And then I realized, or sort of realized, with my first husband's persuasion, you know, hey, you're gonna feel bad in 10 years if we're not together, and you hadn't done anything, you hadn't had an education to fall back on. And so I did it. I went back to nursing school, but now I've blown that. So, I mean, it's just the mistakes that I've made and the things that I have learned from those mistakes are very valuable lessons. They are very valuable lessons, and I see where I went wrong, and I'm trying so hard to make them right again, to do the right things, to be the right person, to finally believe in myself enough to do something about my situation and my longingness of doing something, you know, just be out there, just do it, just go for it, just be that person that you want to be. And that's what I've held myself back from for so long. And I have this just overwhelming excitement about this project, this YouTube project. It just excites me. It's finally something that I'm pouring my creativeness into and pouring myself into, and I want to do it full-fledged. I want to do it wholeheartedly. I want you to know the good, the bad, the ugly, the in-between parts, the everything. I want you to know what makes me tick, what makes me me. And I feel like I've let that part die in myself, or just stifled it, and just really stagnated that part of myself for a very long time. And now that I'm like breaking out of this shell, of this wall that I put up around myself, this just life is so terrible, oh poor beautiful me thing that I went through, yeah, I want to tell you what's going on, the ugly truth, the hard facts, the I'm snotting all over myself crying parts of my life. But I want you to enjoy it. I want you to see that I am in a place of my life where I'm finally happy, regardless of situational things like money and issues like that. Okay, we've made it every single time Kevin and I make it. And the reason that Kevin and I make it is because we want to be together, and we find a way to make it every single time. Whether it's bouncing checks and struggling through that and making it up later, it doesn't matter. We always make it. We always have a roof over our head. We always have things that go right, and even when they go wrong, we make it through it anyway. I mean, we really do, and it gives me so much encouragement. Excuse me. And it gives me so much, I don't know what to really say as far as zest and zeal, like a new want and a new desire for life. Is I'm finally with somebody that's okay with who I am, really. They're not trying to change me into what they want as a wife, or as a person, as a love, as a mate. They want me to be the person that I am. And Kevin really brings out the person that I am, the person that I want to be, the person, and I'm not ashamed to be that person. I'm not ashamed to think the things that I think, and know that, you know what, I may have those crazy moments, I may have those crazy times, we both may have those times, but you know what, in the end, we want to be together. In the end, we make it. In the end, it's right, it's doable, and we do what we do, and it goes good. And you know, of course, there are things that come along and mistakes that have been made, but we learn from them. and we get up and we move on, and that's what matters.